I know Kailash will be here. I've invited him as well, in case Cheryl has to leave early. Yes, I'm finally here. Oh, you were talking to Priya. Anyway, I'm here. I had to clean the table up a little bit. Oh, thank you guys for hanging out and keeping each other company. I do apologize for being late. I wanted to clean the table up a little bit and organize things just a little bit better. I like for you to be able to see my hands when I'm reading. Let me take these earbuds out. I do have my watch on just in case you do have to send me a message, Cheryl. I should be able to get it on my watch since my phone is set to do not disturb. Okay, so the songs that came through for today's reading were interesting for sure. The first one I got was the one that we've been getting by Shinedown, Cut the Cord. So I'm not sure what's going on with that, but we're going to find out. I got two songs. The first one was Cut the Cord by Shinedown. And it should go like this. Cut it. Freedom, la 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 la, freedom, follow me. Freedom, la 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 la, freedom. Let me tell you, I'm vicious, not passive aggressive. I got my finger on my pulse, staring straight into a hole, and I'ma get it. And I'm a savage. It's automatic. I got a way of making noise, the power to destroy with no static. Now victory is all you need, so cultivate and plant the seed. Hold your breath and count to 10, just count to 10. I'm gonna make it rain, so ring the bell. I know it all too well. Switchblade on the edge of your wrist. Can I get a witness, witness? 'Cause agony brings no reward for no more hit. Oh, Freudian slip. For one more hit, it's supposed to be, but I said for no more hit and one last score. Don't be a casualty. Cut the cord. Cut the cord. Freedom, la 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 la, freedom. You gotta feel the courage. Embrace possession. If it was easier to shatter everything that ever mattered, but it's not because it's your obsession. Be a fighter, backbone, desire, complicated, and it stings. But we both know what it means, and it's time to get real and inspired. Now, victory is all you need, so cultivate and plant the seed. Hold your breath and count to 10. Just count to 10. Just count to 10. I'm going to make it rain, so ring the bell. I know it all too well. Switchblade on the edge of your wrist. Can I get a witness? Can you get a witness? Or can you witness? 'Cause agony brings no reward for one more hit and one last score. Don't be a casualty. Cut the cord. Cut it. Cut it. 'Cause victory is all you need, so cultivate and plant the seed. Hold your breath and count to 10, just count to 10. I'm gonna make it rain, so ring the bell. I know it all too well. Switchblade on the edge of your wrist. Can you witness, witness? 'Cause agony brings no reward for one more hit and one last score. Don't be a casualty. Cut the cord, cut the cord, cut the cord. Freedom, la 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 la, freedom, follow me, me, me. And then I got an unusual song after that, and it was called Stand By Me by Benny King. When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see, No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So, darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me. If the sky that we look upon should tumble and fall, or the mountains should crumble to the sea, I won't cry, I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear, just as you stand by me. And darling, darling, stand by me, oh, stand by me. Oh, stand now, stand by me, stand by me. And darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me, oh, stand by me, stand by me, stand by me. Whenever you're in trouble, won't you stand by me? Oh, stand by me, won't you stand? Oh, stand. So those are the two songs that came out in the read. And it sounds like you're dealing with someone who has something going on with them, like an addiction, and you're asking them to please cut the cord. Or it's something that requires them to cut the cord, and they're in agony because of one last hit and one last score. So it's like they get this adrenaline rush from doing whatever they're doing, but it can become deadly if they do not stop. All right, may I have rocks, please, Holy Spirit, for the collective, whatever it is you're trying to say. Rocks, please, Holy Spirit. Thank you so very much. All right, let's see what Spirit has to say to us out of the rocks this morning. I feel a very different reading coming on. The first rock out is love. Love, collective. The first rock out is love. The second rock out is blessed. Somehow, dream. There's a dream involved in this. You're going to have acceptance. And here's our good old faithful rock, inspire. You inspire someone. Hey, Kailash. So you have love, you're blessed, your dream is here but in reverse. You're going to have acceptance, and someone is truly inspiring, inspired, I don't know which. But those are the rocks. All right. Spirit, what signs might you be talking to today? I'm going to roll 3 times. Libra, Capricorn, that's our sun, and I can never get, I think that's Virgo. Oh, Scorpio. Virgo is the tail goes in. Okay, so Scorpio. We're talking to Scorpio, Capricorn, and Libra. That's the 3 that came out so far, okay? Let's just back that up with the zodiac. I want to see what's going on in the astro realms. This is a very interesting deck. Alright, and we want to do it. I'll remember it eventually. But what we're asking is a specific question. Why do we need to cut the cord? Let's ask why we need to cut the cord. Why do we need to cut the cord? May we see, please? I want to look at the spreads. I think it was... Well, I'll be darned. Bear with me. We're all here to learn together. No. Maybe he gives the spreads after he gives the elements. There we go. Okay. Technique 1. As with almost any oracle deck, you can use these cards in a very simple way by thinking about your question or question that you want advice about. Pulling a card and and extrapolating is meaning to practical advice. The more clear and specific your question, the easier it will be to interpret the cards. These cards were designed, though, with another method in mind. Again, you start with a clear question. Forming the question is important, and because the focus here is using the wisdom of the heavens and earth to empower yourself to take action in your life. Phrasing the question in a way that invites advice works best. So we're going to do the advice spread, okay? The first position is your drive, need, or motivation in the situation. The second position is how you can best express that drive, need, or motivation. And the third position is additional energy that you can bring into the situation to resolve, or balance the situation in a beneficial manner. The element chosen may be the same as the element in the sign card, in which case you are being advised to give extra attention to that aspect and enhance it. The element chosen may be different from the element in the sign card, like it was yesterday, where we had Aries and Jupiter, I think it was, instead of Aries and Mars. If the element chosen may be different from the element in the sign card in these cases, you are being advised to bring in another energy to modify or soften the main energy represented in the sign card. And then it goes on to say, most situations we want advice about involve not just ourselves but other people. While we cannot change or control other people, if we understand their drives, needs, and motivations in the situation, we can better determine how to reach a beneficial and healthy balance resolution. All right, so does anybody have a specific question they want an answer to? Yes, Kailash, all is well, baby. Do we want to know why we need to cut the cord, or why someone needs to cut the cord? Or is there another pressing question that I'm not aware of? Okay. All right. Freedom, la 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 la, freedom, follow me. All right, we have Leo and we have fire. So we have the element and we have one of the signs from that element so far. A lot of fire. Why do we need to cut the cord? Or what's it going to take? Let's say, what's it going to take to cut this cord? Fire and Capricorn. So we have the sun and an earth element, which the sun is in Capricorn right now, so that's helpful. We have Pluto and fire. Pluto's in reverse. I don't know if there's a retrograde of Pluto. I don't know. I don't know a lot about astrology, but as you can see, I'm trying to learn. Okay, we're going to draw two cards that tell us what with the first position is your drive, need, and motivation in the situation. What is it that we need in this situation to cut the cord? Ooh, I got one card straight away. It's water, the element of water. Okay, can I get one more? One more for our desires and needs. It says to get two, but it only gave me one. There we go. Okay, so we need fire and water, okay, in order for us. Our motives and desires are passionate, but yet emotional. We're angry, possibly. There's something going on with fire and water. And I'm going to tell you, as if you have no idea, powerful focus and intense. The energy of fire burns brightly and moves quickly by passion, drive, and the desire to create. Strong and sometimes scary emotions like anger are fueled by fire. It both destroys and purifies, which seems in opposition to the desire to create, but really is part of the creative process. Bringing the quality of fire to a situation by taking action and doing what's needed to be done, being courageous by saying or doing the scary but essential thing that needs expression, being focused and determined to see something through to the end, and honoring and following your passion. So that's what fire is about. Now, water, this is what our desires and needs are. Flowing, cleansing, and healing. The energy of water refreshes and moves gently. Spiritual renewal, forgiveness, the need to connect, to understand and be understood, intimacy and creative expression. Ride the current of water. It can wash away the debris of life, making everything feel fresh and new. Bring the quality of water to a situation by opening your heart, speaking the truth and kindness, with kindness and compassion, encouraging connections, expressing the giveness, and healing whatever, wherever, and whatever you can. So I feel that there's a sense of anger, which is a secondary emotion. So really, the fire is here because you want healing. That's what I feel are the desires here, is that the fire is here. This could be you or someone else in your life where you're a fire and they're a water, or vice versa. And you're both together having some kind of disagreement and trying to heal that. That's what you desire. That's what you want to see happen out of the situation. That's your drive, need, or motivation in the situation. Now, the second card is how you can best express that drive, need, or motivation. So, how does the collective best express this motivation that we... Oh, upside down. Sorry. How do we best express this? Earth came out. Earth. We're getting elements today. And then we have Mars on the bottom of the deck. So, if we bring Earth to the situation, stable, secure, and abundant, the energy of Earth nurtures life and promotes long, leisurely pleasures. The things we need, the things we want, the material and temporal things we value are expressed here. The acquiring and distribution of resources is at the center of Earth energy. Bring the quality of Earth to a situation through generosity of your mental goods and sources and time. The earth is the earth is slow and sure. So take an unhurried, calm approach and avoid sudden or unexpected actions. Create a calm place in the center of chaotic energy. And this is what we have up here with this fire. And it being connected to emotion. It's like you're upset about something and it's someone or something that you love. And so you need to bring a calm, cool, slow approach. Don't get angry too quickly or act too quickly, okay? So that's how you approach the situation. And then the third position is additional energy you can bring into the situation to resolve or balance out. Okay, so what do we need to bring to the situation, universe? What are you helping us bring to resolve? There's a resolution that needs to happen here. I almost said revolution. This could be all-out war. What is it that the universe is helping us bring to resolve? Thank you so very much. I I got 2 cards, and I got 1 on the bottom of the deck. We have Uranus on the bottom of the deck, which I feel is our Uranus retrograde. It's going to be doing some significant things. But we got the Moon and Scorpio. Ooh, 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 ooh. This is what's going to bring resolve. Scorpionic energy and the Moon. The Moon is very powerful, and so is Scorpio. All of these cards are powerful. Alright, let's see what we got here. I'm sorry I'm taking up so much time, but this is important to me. Scorpio is water, it's fixed. Its key phrase is I create, October 23rd through November 21st. Those dates may or may not mean something to you. The mysterious energy of the water takes on the fixed quality of intensity to suggest a determined quest to unearth the truth. The key phrase, I create, remember your fire over here, but you have to be careful not to get out of control, plays out a motivation to create reality based on hand-picked truths to the situation. Ask, what is the truth behind the facade? Things are not always what they appear. The energy of the Scorpio is alluring and powerful and can be dangerous when pursued for its own sake rather than a means to healthy and balanced end. Avoid using your powers for evil. Okay? Avoid using your powers for evil. Some of you know what I'm talking about. And then we're going to go back and look at what the moon is bringing to the situation. Okay, here we go. The moon right here. The moon shows us the regulatory cycles and teaches about the importance of change. As it moves through its cycles each month, it gives emotions, instincts, and intuition, as well as memory and imagination. Issues around maternal figures, traditional, and adaptability can also be represented by the moon card. So somehow this Scorpio energy with the moon is what's going to resolve it. And then we have Uranus on the bottom of the deck. And I feel that Uranus being in retrograde is going to have a big impact on this situation. Let's see what it says. Uranus. Oh, I'm in Spanish. What the heck? What the heck? I can't speak Spanish. Spirit, you know that. I cannot speak Spanish. No Espanol. Here we go. Uranus. Uranus is associated with the primal Greek sky god of the same name. Uranus brings up some powerful human needs, such as the desire for freedom, la 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 la, and individuality, as well as push forward a larger vision and humanitarian and service. Big thoughts, big insights, and big changes are presented by Uranus. So you're going to have some big changes. But take what I said to you out of these decks and use them to your advantage. And remember what signs I pulled. I pulled Libra. I pulled... Who else did I pull? Capricorn. And I pulled, what else did I pull? What did I pull? Oh, Scorpio, right here. Alright, so I hope that helped you in some way. I'm going to try to learn more about astrology as I go, and hopefully it will be a help to the collective. Alright, let's see how Spirit is working in this situation. I'm sorry, I'm a bit tired today. Spirit is working on giving us generosity, collective. Generosity. That's beautiful. Or helping us to be generous. And look, there's love involved in this. Love, stand by me. Darling, darling, stand by me. Look, integrity was under your love. And your faith is in reverse. So there's somebody who's struggling with their faith. We saw that once before. You have a lot of generosity and love, but there's a lack of faith in some situation. There's something that looks hopeless, I think. All right, let's start pulling cards and find out how this happened. Home life, Spirit. What went down at home? May I see, please? Home life. This is about love, being blessed, having a dream, acceptance, and being inspired. What went down at home, Spirit? What went down at home? Spirit, come on, give me good, strong answers out of this deck. Stop acting flippy dippy. Stop acting floppy woppy. There we go. At home, you think you have them all figured out. But on the back of the card, it says that you don't. So there's a good possibility that you don't have them figured out. Okay? All right, what do you not have figured out? That you need to keep something to yourself. I love being criticized, said no one ever. So whatever you think you have figured out, keep it to yourself, okay? All right, work life. Don't tell anyone. At work, you're hot and sweaty. So you might work outside. You might work on a job where you do a lot of manual labor, working in a kitchen, exercising a lot. You could be working out in the gym. What else is going on at work? You're having to ask yourself, do I really love you? Maybe you're asking yourself, do I really love this job? Alright, and your surprises. That you're going to go on a real effing date. So you're going somewhere, surprisingly. Alright. Love life. Love life. Ooh, that's a lot of cards. I'm going to take them, though. In your love life, you're on the same team. Play like it. You have to say fuck your job in your love life. And don't send a picture. It came out in reverse. And you need to get control over this. I think what's being said here is in your love life that you're on the same team, so you may work together. Because it says fuck your job. So you might be having a riff with your boss or someone who's in authority over you at work. And it's like, you're working, but I don't know if I really like you. I'm not going to send you any pictures, and I'm going to control you by doing this. And you're saying, fuck your job. Okay? So what's your job is your love life right now. Your love might be destined to work with you. What's your role here about this situation? Family shit's getting on your nerves. So you're not going to let your family get on your nerves. And what's going to be the outcome? You're going to sit back and relax and reverse. And it's time to talk money. So right now, you're going to chill. And take it easy because it's time to talk money. And you're stressed. Maybe you're running out of money and you need help with money. And this person's not willing to work. And you're like, do I even really love you? Because all you ever do is work out. And you can't even agree to disagree about this. This is something that is not, you can't come to a truce. It's like there has to be a resolution here. And possibly because you're running out of money. But if you remember that somebody has no faith and they're too generous, but they have a lot of love and there's integrity involved here as well. How do you feel about this person? I want to find out how you feel about this person. Let's see. How can we find out? First of all, what is it, this picture that you're not going to send as your role, or I'm sorry, in your love life? What's that picture? The picture you're not going to send would say, I'm not a good person. I'm a shitty individual. Reverse any roles you need to, because they are the one who, well, I don't know, they're kind of acting shitty too. Alright, what would the other person say? At least they're admitting they're shitty. They would say, I just want honesty. Why do you insist on lying to me? Why are they lying to you? Because I can't stop thinking of you. Is this love? And I often wonder how you feel about me. So this person is the one who's saying, do I really love them? What's the truth? Tell me again why you're single. So they're not single. It's hard to love somebody who's not single, isn't it? It's impossible. I wish I would have talked to you when I had the opportunity. Okay, well, you have it now. What would you say? That you reread all of the text over and over. All right, and why do you do that? Because I don't even like to text, but I'll text you all day long. So what's connecting the two of you? There we go. Do you know who really loves you? Me, but I'd never tell you. I wish I was there with you. Where have you been my whole life? And I hate you. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. So this person is angry, we see. But they smile when they're reading. So their anger is somewhat circumstantial. Like they're just pissed off because they want to be with you and you're already with somebody else. And you can't have somebody that's already taken. You just can't. You can, but that's a home wrecker. You don't want to be a home wrecker. All right, how do we not F ourselves at home? At home, don't open up. There's something you need to keep to yourself. And it said that, remember? Keep that shit to yourself. Keep that shit to yourself. When it comes to thinking that you have them all figured out, you probably do. But right now is not the time to express that. Alright, work life. At work, Spirit says, give less fucks. The less fucks you give, the better you'll feel. Okay? So don't worry too much about that. Alright, surprises. You're going to show kindness and take a vacation. So somebody here is going to, it looks like they're going to respond to somebody's kindness about taking a vacation. Surprisingly. Alright, what's the love life? In your love life, you need to challenge yourself to do better and don't set limits on your potential. And you need to get more sleep and rest, or maybe you've been sleeping too much like I have. Alright, our role, I've just been so lonely, I've just slept. Our role is to finally speak up. Over here, you're having to be quiet, but you're going to get in a position in your role to speak up. And then what will be your outcome? Your home will get some TLC, and you might finally get balance. Why is your balance in reverse? Because you're going to have a celebration. And somebody's going to give you a gift that keeps showing up. Maybe it is Spirit who is giving you this gift. All right, what spiritual gifts are operating at home? Coins came out. You might be finding coins. And you have an angel with you at home. All right, work life. What is the spiritual gift for you at work? At work, okay, here we go again. Spirit is working on this baby. Somehow there's a baby involved with your work. You could be a nurse or a babysitter, or you could be a mother, or this could be something that you're working on and it's in the beginning stages of it. You have to have more to do with it. All right, surprises. Surprises is there's going to be a brand new seed that was planted and it's going to emerge from the ground and it's ready for you to start something new, okay? A new beginning. All right, love life. In your love life, bless your heart. In your love life, you're having to get above the situation and see it from Spirit's perspective. And you may feel like you've slightly lost your mind or like somebody else has. This person could actually be acting like they've lost their mind. I don't know. One or the other. Okay. Alright, and what is our role? If I found out I was having a baby, I would too. Alright, you're not using your intuition as your role. Why not? Why aren't they using their intuition? Because your loved ones in spirit are with you. Okay, maybe they're helping you. And what will be the outcome here? The outcome here is to get grounded. Get outside in nature and put your feet on the earth and get yourself grounded. That's the freedom. Freedom, la 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 la, freedom. And meditation in reverse. So you're not able to meditate for some reason. What are you going to do about that? What are you going to do about that, not being able to meditate? Your spirit guides are going to help you with that. So don't worry too much about that. And you're going to also listen to your music, which can also be a form of meditation, in my opinion. Okay. So what exactly is it Spirit is wanting to say to us here? I'm not quite sure I'm getting it all. Spirit, what is it that you're trying to say to us when it comes to our home life? What is it that we need to know so desperately? There's no potential at home. All right, what about work? You're not taking action at work. All right, what about surprises? Surprisingly, you're going to be patient. And you're not going to have the courage, but you're going to be happy, okay? Why don't you have courage? Because of your purity, your fulfillment, and you don't know you don't know what gateway to take. There's a need to take a gateway, and you don't know which way to go. What is the love life going on? What's going on in the love life? Freedom. There's your freedom right there. Freedom, la 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 la, freedom, follow me. Alright, outcome. The outcome is going to be pleasure. This person is going to enjoy their freedom with these people. And there will be no healing chaos to have to get over. Alright, so you're lacking courage because you don't know which way to go. Which way should they go? Don't relax. It's time to take action. Clarify taking action. What is taking action going to look like out of this deck? that healing chaos in reverse, trust upright, seeing wonders. Spirit's going to show you wonders. You're not going on adventures for a new beginning. But I saw somewhere you were. You're going to see pure miracles, collective. You're going to see pure miracles. All right, let me take these up. Wonderful. Let's look at the tarot and see what it has to say. Sometimes it'll pull out details that the rest of the cards are unable to pull out. And I feel that there are a lot of details missing here. Somebody understands every single word. If you understand this video and you're enjoying it, please like it. Make sure you share it and subscribe. My subscriptions are stuck perpetually on 7,085. Let's get them up to 8,000. Come on, collective. Help me, help me, help me, help me, help me. All it takes is pushing that little button and you can set the notification bell or not. If you don't like getting notified every time YouTube starts, then just leave that alone and know when I'm going to be here, because I usually know when I'm going to be here. Alright, what do I do with these cards? Here they go. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to pull tarot on this. We're going to use the black card. Alright, show me how you're working. Let's see what lines up. Why do I keep having them upside down? I need something to eat. There we go. Something's over. Spirit's working on ending a cycle. A very difficult and challenging cycle of your life is coming to an end, okay? What's the energy to overcome? You're going to come full circle with something. The energy to overcome is that Fool. So how did I know that? I knew that. You having to take a risk. And we saw you have an incredible amount of fear. What's going to pull it together? That's an Aries energy. Oh, where did these come from? I'm going to take them all. Alright, we have the High Priestess, the Hierophant. Why did I say the Hierophant? The High Priestess, the Hangman, and the Moon in reverse. So Pisces is here very strongly. We also have Cancer here. We have Aries here, which it said in that other day that this was Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but I don't buy into that. I think this is Aries unless Spirit tells me otherwise or somebody educates me on a different kind of astrology. But there's a Libra. I mean, why did I say Libra? Maybe it is a Libra. It's a Taurus. There's a Taurus vibe here that's saying it's over. We're going to close out this chapter, whether you like it or not. We're going to do something to end this because it's time for this to end. It can't go with you into the next whatever. And every ending is a new beginning. That's why it is represented by a circle. Okay, this person has been through a lot in this situation, and it's just time for it to end. They've carried the world of the weight on their back. And here, they can be light as a feather, and they can just take off and do whatever they want. They could skip town. They could... anything. This is a new energy that's fearless, and it takes a leap into the unknown. It'll dive off a cliff. Alright, so what's going to pull it together, though, is you using your intuition, seeing something from a different perspective. And it has to do with some illusions, some confusion, some moon energy. I couldn't see all the facts. I was having to make decisions in the dark. that kind of thing. And then on the bottom of the deck is a transformation. We're getting ready to head through this transformation that we've been talking about. It's coming. The transformation that we've talked about is coming. What deck do you want me to use, Holy Spirit? I'm all yours. I'm going to use the Tarot of the Heart Oracle deck by John Holland, I think it is. Yeah. It's a very interesting deck. Some of it I have to look up, and I don't mind. If you don't mind, I don't mind. Why is the world here? Because of needing to reach out for help and observing, just watching. Somebody's just standing by watching, waiting for you to reach out for help, and you're not doing it. Why is the world here? And that does have to stop. If someone needs help, they need to ask for it. Somebody needs to open up, and you don't, or they are opening up, but you don't see this side of them. You have to look at this side of them with your intuition. There's a part of them that's ready to open up, okay? They want to work, but you don't see this. It's like you're not observing this, or you're not respecting this. Whatever it is they're trying to work on. It could be a third party. Why is the world here? That didn't take but a second. The world is here because of success and growth and spreading your wings. The 8 and the 2. This looks like the 2 of Wands and the 8 of Wands. Success and growth. But, alright. Why is the Fool here? Because of okay. They're seeking something, and they're going to choose their battles wisely. The 7 of, okay, yeah, that's what it is. It's the 7 of Wands. Oh, we have a lot of cards here. Oh my goodness, your chakras are involved in this. All right. So this world card represents somebody needing to end a cycle so they can finally have success and growth and spread their wings. Freedom, la 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 la, freedom. Okay. And then the reason why the Fool is here is because this person is seeking. Let me see what that means. It looks like they're in the hermit mode, but let me double check. I'm not sure what seeking is in this deck. They're seeking guidance from somewhere. It could be the Hierophant. It doesn't look like it, though. Okay, seek. Quiet. I'm sorry. Quest, understand, redirect, solitude, introspection, and guidance. Sometimes individuals become so engaged in a relationship or in wanting a relationship that all perspective is lost. So this is the Hanged Man. The relationship becomes their world, and they lose sight of everything in themselves. This card suggests that now is the time to take a step back, either from a relationship or from the desire for one, and go in an internal quest to rediscover yourself. One of my main, I'm sorry, my eyes are bad this morning. Okay. This card suggests that now is the time to take a step back, either from a relationship or from the desire for one, and go into an internal quest to rediscover yourself. One of my favorite sayings is, there can't be a we until there's a me. That's so true. If this resonates with you, it's time to have a dialogue with your higher self. Okay, so let's see what this is. This is the Hermit. So you're going into Hermit mode about the Fool. You're trying to decide what you want to do. You know it's going to be risky, okay? Your third eye is here again. Your base chakra, your sacral chakra is here. So meditate and clear your sacral and base. And if you remember, if you go back and forth between your sacral, your base, and your solar plexus, it is a clearing of karma when you meditate and clear those chakras, okay? So you may even want to include the solar plexus or not. But there's some kind of desire that's very unhealthy for someone here. And you have to take a step back from the relationship and look at it from a different vantage point while you're searching. And it's like, if there's no me, there's no we. So if you have felt like you've lost yourself in another person's struggle, and their struggle has become your struggle, Spirit is saying the energy to overcome is that. Pull yourself back from that and allow yourself to see, who am I without this person? Who am I? Okay, I was in a relationship for many years with my husband, and he was very codependent, and he was very controlling, and he was probably even a little bit narcissistic, okay? Maybe a lot. I might be in denial. But when I first moved in with him, I knew how to cook. I had been cooking since I was 10 years old. And this man, if I tried to cook an egg, he would tell me exactly what utensil to use to flip the egg. And I was like, dude, I was cooking eggs before I could walk, standing on a chair at the stove, making fried eggs and never busting the yolk. So back the fuck up and let me do it my way. Because there's no right or wrong. It's just different. And he had a hard time breaking that habit. So I see that this person needs to change their focus and choose their battles wisely. Which is exactly what I told my husband. I said, you need to focus on yourself. And you need to choose the battles you pick with me wisely. Is it worth it to fight with me over what utensil to use to flip a fucking egg? No, it's not. So leave me alone and let me cook an egg. If you don't like it, cook it your damn self. So that's what I see here. If somebody wants to take a risk, but they know that they have to choose their battles wisely and that this person needs to change their focus. You need your stability to be intact. Your sacral chakra is also in need. It's like your sacral is your desires. So I don't know what that means to you. You may have a desire for this person to do things your way, but they're not necessarily going to do things your way. Not unless you get real stern with them. You need to use your intuition also. What happened to your sacral? Your base chakra. I could have sworn it was here. No, it's not. Your base is fine. Your stability is fine. It's just your intuition about your desires or someone else's. And it's time to do a good soul searching, collective. about this situation. It's time to soul search and figure out where you end and where they begin, because you've become enmeshed within them. All right, why is the High Priestess here? Because you want to rebuild. If there is something you need to release, and it's because somebody is not giving and receiving equally. Intuitively, you know it's time to restructure this and let this go. If they're not going to give equally, and I'm going to be giving everything all the time, it is time for me to let go. All right, so why is the Hangman here? Because of control. All right, and why is the Moon here? The Moon is here because of a lot. The Moon is here because somebody is going through some challenging times. They have an Ace of Wands. They're very attracted to somebody, but they're getting clarity about detaching. Or they might be about to fight with you. Be careful of a fight, because they're in the Moon energy. Why is the Death card on the bottom of the deck? Because you're going to be in sadness and isolation. But Spirit says you're either going to love yourself for the choices you've made, or you're going to have a new love life. And I'm going to pull cards on that. Give me just a second, because I want to know what's... And I think detach is this Death over here. But I want to know for sure what those cards mean. And look, somebody needs to listen. Listen to your intuition. This is the High Priestess. The need to listen to your intuition is very, very strong right now, okay? Your intuition is telling you all sorts of things. All right, I want to know what control means, and I want to know what release means. These are major arcanas, and I want to know what rebuild means, because this is about you. These are all major arcanas. Being codependent and needing to deal with that through control, rebuilding, and releasing. All right, so number 8, these tell you the names without me having to read them. Control. This is about you having control. In order to flourish, relationships must be fluid and free rather than overly rigid and controlled by emotional neediness or insecurity. So somebody here is insecure. It's important to master your emotions so that they do not rule the relationship. A partnership based solely on emotion is the key here. I'm sorry. A partnership based solely on emotion is out of balance and out of control. Self-control is the key here. Act from a combination of emotion and intellect, and your relationship will, oh God, I can't see. And your relationship will thrive and grow. Be sure that your influence is gentle and loving. This is not the time for domination. That you do that in the bedroom, okay? This card asks you to accept another person's uniqueness and asks to not require that person to conform to a mold of your choosing, just to make you feel more comfortable, okay? This person is colorful, they're gifted, psychic even, and you want them to stuff themselves back down into a box that makes them acceptable to your society and to you, because it makes you uncomfortable. But this card also serves as a reminder to come from compassion and understanding rather than anger and frustration. Now is the time for pleasure, steadiness, and clear thinking. Apply these qualities in your relationship. Oh my God, help me. I gotta get my glasses Monday. I hope they're open Monday. Where was I? Apply these qualities to your relationship with others and with yourself. If you're involved with a difficult person or situation, try to look through the other person's eyes and experience what he or her heart and soul feel. And try to see the situation from another perspective, which with self-control comes confidence. After a situation to unfold and detach yourself from the outcome. Don't try to control it. The end result of self-control and confidence is supreme peace. Take some time to examine how control in its many aspects is affecting your relationship. So somebody here has a control problem. You're trying to change the situation with whatever means you're trying to change with. I suspect it's a lot of yelling, a lot of criticizing, and a lot of backbiting, backstabbing, talking about this person behind their back to other family members. Now, you have to rebuild number 16. Oh, by the way, that archetype was strength. That's the strength card. Now, number 16. Sorry for it taking so long. No, I'm not. This is what we need to do. If we want to improve ourselves, we have to do what we have to do. And studying is a part of that. Number 16, you need to rebuild, okay? Rebuilding is collapse, expose, create, pretense, revelation, and awareness. This could be the tower. Yep, you're going to have a tower. Your control is causing you to have a tower, and it's leading you to let go of something, release something. Just for the dynamics of a relationship can often be complicated. The longer you've been in a relationship, the more complicated it can be. Relationships begin to grow many layers consisting of joy, sorrow, honesty, and duplicity. That's what happens. This is complicated. As their layers build on top of each other, it becomes increasingly difficult to know what the core of the relationship is based on. What was once love may now appear to be merely tolerance. Or worse, when in good relationships, you may find yourself growing apart from each other. In either case, the weight of the layers can cause a relationship to collapse. And that's what's happening here. This relationship is collapsing. How may a good time, I'm sorry. Shit, help. Now may be a good time to start with one or more of your relationships. Peel off the layers one by one. Cut away any pretense and see what may be underneath. Find the core of the relationship and dedicate it and decide if it's still what you want and what you find attractive. If so, discard the old layers and conspicuously create a new commitment with this person or persons. One based on truth, honesty, and love. Use the awareness gained by this existence to steer the relationship as through a clear, steady course. The same applies to rebuilding the relationship with yourself. Examine your many layers of joy and sorrow, success and failure, and think about how they're affecting your ability to love yourself, and then, therefore, to find love. It's causing you not to be able to find love because of all these false layers that you've adapted to tolerate this relationship and to continue something that should have ended a long time ago, is what it's saying. It says successes and failures, and think about how they're affecting your ability to love yourself and their and therefore to find love. Expose the false voices that tell you that you're unworthy and silence them. When you do, you have the value. When you do, your true value will be revealed. Rebuild your life around unconditional love for yourself and invite in unconditional love from others. I cut the cord of my relationship. I can't make this up. I cut the cord of my relationship and consciously rebuild them. Tarot archetype is the Tower. So right here is where you're cutting the cord, where you're going to rebuild. You're going to cut ties with all of this unhealthy shit that you've been living in so that you can have freedom, la 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 la, freedom, follow me. And then the next pile, which is your outcome, that was your love life, right? Oh no, we're going on tarot now. This is the World. This is whatever it was. This is the High Priestess. So intuitively, you know that somebody here needs to stop overgiving and being controlling. They're using money to control you, it looks like. And you're going to rebuild this. You're going to realize this relationship is just not working. It's just not working. So you're going to release it. Finally, this is what we've been waiting for. You're going to release this. Discard, shed, end, transform, freedom, la 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 la, and empowerment. This is going to empower you. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but this is the Death card. This is the Death card, and what we don't see coming is the Death card. And the Death is going to lead you to being sad and isolated because you're going to have to leave someone behind. But you're going to have either self-love or new love that's going to replace it, okay? And then for the Cancer card, the Moon card, we have challenging times. A lot of fire on this board. A lot of fire, and we saw that, and a lot of major arcana, okay? So the universe is pretty much doing this for you. You're going through some challenging times, and you have this determination, this new vitality, this Ace of Wands. You have an Ace of Wands. You're determined that you're going to get through this. And you're going to get clarity of belief so that you can detach. So you're getting clarity. That's the Ace of Swords. You have the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. You are on the precipice of starting a brand new you. Okay? But what you have to do first is detach. That could be the card I was thinking it was. Let's see. Detach. This is Judgment, I think. Justice, rather. It's Justice. This card, when you finally get the truth and you get this determination, you're going to make a move. You're going to make a move because the universe is going to give you justice. And I want to know what that's going to look like. Because on the bottom of the deck, it says, listen. That's the High Priestess. Clarify justice. Somebody's going to be a leader. Guess who that is? The Emperor. The Emperor is going to lead. Once he gets justice, he's going to be a leader to the helpless and hopeless. He's going to lead the helpless and hopeless to freedom. Wow. Anything else we need to know here? Going to embrace. This looks like the War card to me. Embrace. And your solar plexus is here. That's the I can do this. You're going to embrace the fact that you can do this. And healing is going to begin. The Six of Swords. You're going to move on to healing. Somebody could have a green necklace that they wear. Alright, so now we see what's going on here. This has been a very profound message of transformation. Getting out of a situation with someone who needs, or getting someone else out of a situation who needs freedom. But ultimately, they have to do it themselves. You can't control them. All you can do is get away from them and realize that justice is going to be restored. Because the universe will not put up with this person for very long. Justice has to be restored. I just want to make sure that embrace, number 21, is in fact the World card. So give me just a second. Huh. Interesting. If you know the different colors, it tells you what they mean. Oh, that's so interesting. I gotta get more educated on these cards. Embrace is the world. Yeah. So we went full cycle. We went full circle. But see, over here, you wanted to have success and spread your wings. And this is indicating that you can. You can have success and spread your wings. The universe wants to begin that for you. It's time to begin to have success and spread your wings. All right, universe, how is that going to be possible? Somebody here is a mechanic. All right, what else? You're going to have options. All right, anything else? Anybody else? I hope we have a large collective today. You're going to have new gifts activated. That High Priest that keeps showing up. Outcome. The outcome is going to be your real estate. You're not going to be a rebel. And you're not going to be involved in the underworld. This could be selling or doing something with drugs. Alright, what are you going to be doing? You're going to be at home. And there's going to be a conflict. Outcome of your conflict at home. That's what's going to motivate you and inspire you. What's your inspiration? Animals? What else? You're inspired to have growth, no more setbacks, and you want to go to the next level, but you can't. But you're going to have a surprise when it comes to an entertainer. Outcome of this surprised entertainer. They're going to have sports. What else? Odd jobs. Why are they not having any help on odd jobs? Because of celebrating. Alright, so what should they do differently? You need to be a promoter, a crafter, and you need to work on perfecting your spirituality. What will they do? The universe says right now you're not exploring, but you are going to get grounded. Alright, and then what might be the outcome? You're going to take a risk, remember the Fool, and share. What are they sharing? Luck and not helping. Why are they not helping? Because there's something you can't see about recognition. Can you tell us what that is? That there's gossip and there's an artist. So somehow there's an artist who gossips. Alright, let's see what they have to say. They might draw, they might color. Whatever they do, they gossip. They talk about you. So what are they talking about, Spirit? What Spirit says start with this deck? What are they talking about, Spirit? That somebody's going to get kicked to the curb and get a room. Alright, what's the truth? That they're falling apart. Why are they falling apart? Because they're sick. Alright, so what's going to happen with kicking them to the curb? They're getting played, and the sugar and the salt both look the same. So yeah, I think they will be. Anything else they're saying? They're saying that they've been keeping a secret about a new love. Someone is keeping a secret. Why are they doing that? Because of setting the record straight. And set the record straight for us. Somebody is money hungry. I hate nothing about you. I'm just busy. Why is it in reverse? Because they can't ride this out anymore. This is their family. And they're having sex with that person in secret. Outcome of having secret sex. Somebody's going to be a hater. What's going to happen to the hater? They're going to have sex. And what else? They're going to need to check themselves. They're going to fight for what they love. And they're not going to keep a promise. What's their promise? That there's evidence of cheating. And they're not protecting themselves. They're going to have a fake apology. And they're jealous. What's happening with check yourself? This person is not trash, but they're a bugaboo. They bug your person constantly. They won't leave them alone. Blow their phone up. Constantly wanting them to come over. What's going to be the outcome for the bugaboo? They're into sports and they're a player. And they're just trying to fulfill a fantasy. Alright, so what's happening with the other person? The one they're cheating on their person with. They are attracting like a moth to a flame also, but they're not announcing it because they don't want to betray you. Alright, one more deck. What else are these clowns saying when they gossip? What else are they saying when they gossip? Show us what they're up to, Spirit. Show us what the gossip is. That you're too busy winning and they're a divination abuser. Clarify divination abuser. They want you back. They're an obsessive lover and they can't dodge the bullets. What are the bullets they're dodging? Somebody's creeping. Alright, outcome of this person that's abusing divination. They're going to be talking shit, fishing for comments. They have a bad reputation, but they're not going to threaten you. They don't have a car. What's going to be the outcome of you being too busy winning? You're going to be giving money and you're not going to catch a case. What else? You're not kissing anybody's ass who has fake accounts. What else? You have a lot of creativity, but people are trying to steal your creativity, but they can't hit the jackpot. What's going to happen to these thieves? So it says it's going to be all in their head. What do you mean they can't stop thinking about it? They have a screenshot and it's like it doesn't bother you. Why doesn't it bother anyone? Because this person ain't shit and they don't know how to hustle. And they're moving on. Yay! Anything else we need to know? Someone is not into you and they're not hooked. Well, there's going to be a girl fight. Why are they going to fight if they're not into you? Because somebody's a groupie and they've been looking you up online and wasting time. What are you going to do about the girl fight or the guy fight? You're going to say, hey, look, I have photo proof that it's a love triangle and it's the same shit but a different day. And I've been reflecting on this. And what have you decided? That nobody's going to move because they're a wolf in sheep's clothing. So what are they going to do? They're going to start drama. They're going to be haunted. And they're going to have bad habits. What should you do? This is played out and it's time for you to stop ignoring this. If this has to end and you got to stop ignoring this, how do they do that? Cock block them and be a happiness hater. They won't be able to run. Alright, I got one more question. This is somebody in your life who needs help because they have habits. And they're also a thief. They've been stealing things from you right under your nose. Those things that you've been missing and wondering where they may have been misplaced. They weren't misplaced. This person stole them. I found 2 cards on the floor. One of them says, my feelings are on E and I wish I would have talked to you when I had the opportunity. So this person regrets a little bit of what's happened here, but they're so far into it now that nothing is going to get them out, but possibly ending up in rehab or jail or the alternative, which would be death. And I do have Narcan kits available in my home. If you live nearby and you would like me to bring you some, I'd be happy to do so. Alright, so it looks like you have somebody that needs help and you can't control whether or not they get it. So the best thing for you to do is step back and let, I started to say Jesus, and there's nothing wrong with that. Let Jesus take the wheel. If you don't believe in Jesus, let Shiva or whoever, or Muhammad, I don't know, whoever you choose to call God. God is big enough that God does not get offended by the names that we called, because in our tiny little pea-sized brains compared to the universe, we have to categorize it or we get out in left field. Alright, I have been told to ask how you are essential, so I'm going to do that. I'm very close to getting to the questions, so go ahead and start preparing those. Treasure the small moments. Enjoy the little things, for one day you may look back and realize they were the big things. Robert Brock. An afternoon spent doing a puzzle with your little one or washing the car with your teenager doesn't exactly sound like changing, does it? Especially when you have a full to-do list in your attention. But those small, quiet moments of quality time, laughter, or heart-to-heart conversations with the ones you love are what you'll still remember years from now. You won't remember the loads of laundry you should have done or the meal plan that needed to be made. You'll remember the sweet giggle and delight as you put your final puzzle piece in place, or the moment that your normally tight-lipped kid opened up and asked for your advice. Life sometimes throws obstacles in your path that interrupt our days. It can be frustrating. After all, we have places to go and things to do. But it's only when we slow down that we can spot the big things masquerading as little moments. That was number 5. Number 6, the kindness of strangers. The least of what you receive can be divided to help and share. That is the sum of all knowledge. That it is the meaning of art. Eleanor Juice. Sometimes kindness is doing a good deed, but more often it's treating people like they matter. Every year, voluntary hairstylists, manicurists, and aestheticians come together at a F. Jordan mission of Los Angeles for the Mothers Makeovers event to pamper mothers who are experiencing homelessness or or poverty. Each woman receives a manicure, haircut, and a lesson in applying makeup. They are sent home with a goodie bag filled with personal care products after a leisurely lunch. Many of these women have never been to a salon or had a manicure. Being pampered and showered with the attention can be emotional, and there are always women who leave the event crying happy tears. Of course, it's not just the haircut that means so much. It's being treated like they matter. It's that even in the midst of their struggle, they deserve to feel loved and beautiful. So if you have a service that can help others and they can't afford it, try giving away at least a percentage of your service for free, like 10% or whatever you feel is appropriate, or get a lot of people together that do what you do and put on an event and make a difference in the lives of the people around you. Begin a community garden and get cows and share the milk and share the garden and get chickens and share the eggs and start your community building so you know the people around you and you can depend on one another in a crisis, because you never know what could happen. Make sure you have people in your life who know that you care and who care for you. I don't know exactly where that is coming from, but it's coming. All right, I got to take Otto out for a walk, so I'm going to take a break and take Otto out. If you're going to still be around, I'll be happy to answer questions for you. I do want to give guidance, one card of guidance for this reading, Spirit. One card, please. One card. Perfect. I got 2. All right, I'm going to leave them right there until I get back while you get the questions ready. And then I'll read you those cards and we'll move on to questions. I hope you did enjoy today's reading. I know it was different than what you're used to, but sometimes what we need is different. Prayer collective. What's the prayer for today? Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who've trespassed against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. All right, I hope you will be willing to wait around. I will be right back. My dog has to go to the bathroom. And then I do have some guidance for the reading I just did. All right, sweetheart. Come on, Mama's gonna take you outside. Let me get my shoes on. Let me get my shoes on. I know you got to get a potty. Thank you for not going on the floor. That's a good boy. Yes, that's a good boy. All right, come on. Let Mama take you outside to the bathroom. He's got to go to the potty. Yes, him does. I'll be right back, you guys. Thank you so much for sticking it out with me. I really appreciate you. Come on, sugar. Come on, let's go. Put that down. Put it down. You're not taking that toy outside. Give me that Santa Claus. Give it to me. Give it to me. Go. 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 Go outside and go potty. Go potty. I hear you, Cosby, my man. I hear you, Cosby. I know exactly where he's at. He went around that back. I'm gonna beat his butt. Crazy dog. Honor! Get in here. You better get in here. Where have you been? You know better than to do You hungry? I'm gonna feed you, but you're in trouble. That's enough for right now. I got a bunch of stuff to do clean out of that refrigerator. We'll give you some of that. That's still good, okay? Now eat that until I get to the refrigerator. Guys, now you want some fruit? You hungry? You want me to give you some fruit? Here you go, Silver. Here you go, Silver. Be right back. You got to get on my damn nerves. That's it, no more. No. Listen to me. When I say something, that's what I freaking mean. That's it. Don't ask me for no more. Okay. Let's see. Alexa, good night. Otto just did exactly what I read not to do. Alright, so the guidance for this reading is going to be the Prison Wave, the Phoenix Rising, and the Metal King. Number 31, 29, and 37. The Prison Wave is about self-sabotage, poverty, and consciousness. When the Prison Wave arrives in his realm as your ally, he comes to remind you of the law of paradoxical intent. Your own self-sabotaging thoughts and hidden beliefs are, in fact, preventing you from your highest good. You might believe that you're doing all that you can to maintain your reality, but perhaps you're giving in to thoughts such as the following. I can't do this. Remember the solar plexus, I can. I'm unworthy. I'll fail, so why try? I don't deserve this, and I'm unlovable. Oh, bless your heart. In fact, you're locked in a prison of your own making. That's good news, because it means that you have the key to let yourself out. This is a sign that you need to spend some time with yourself, addressing those beliefs that counter your hard work to get ahead. You can change them if you want to. You don't want to stay in prison, do you? The inventory of your thoughts. Take an inventory of your thoughts. Let yourself out of jail and spend a few minutes outdoors in gratitude. It's time to let the sun shine in. So you need to get grounded, okay? And get rid of those self-limiting thoughts that you have that are so untrue. And then the phoenix is going to appear as your ally to celebrate the journey and to ensure your ultimate success. This is a true event. This is true even if it appears that you've just passed through a metaphorical experience of death or are currently you are currently enduring a perception of failure in your life. Death and rebirth are related when you enter the realm of the phoenix. Seen in this light, nothing truly dies, but rather changes from one ending directly into a new beginning. The phoenix is constantly reinventing itself and rises up whole and new and even more powerful with every detail it experiences. This could signal the end of a relationship or a dynamic within one, or an end of a job, a project, or even a life. Perhaps the failure is involved, but it's time for a complete overhaul of your circumstances. You may be tired of what you're doing, and you may know intuitively, remember the high priestess, that it's time to move on and try something new. Whatever the case, a death of the old and a celebration, remember you were going to celebrate, of new life are called for. Whatever you do now will indeed be a successful endeavor, for a rebirth is imminent. And then you have the Metal King is what you don't see coming. Number 37. Discipline, armor, and boundaries. The Metal King is strong and arrives to attend to his impenetrable shield of protection. No matter who sends you criticism or jealousy, you will not be hurt. Remember all that gossip? As ally also prompts you to think about setting healthy boundaries. When you do, no matter how uncomfortable that task may be, everyone will benefit. He asks you to make sure you know where you end and where another begins. And we've been talking about that since the beginning of this reading. Others' emotions are not yours, no matter how empathetic you may be. Another of the Metal King's messages is to remind you how important it is to have a healthy sense of self-esteem. Remember that? It's a good time, that was in the prison wave. It's a good time to shine and be proud of what you have accomplished. So let yourself out of prison so you can be a phoenix rising from the ashes and beginning again and letting things work out this next time the way that they should work out instead of getting caught up in codependency and darkness. Because essentially you were so generous and so loving, but someone had no faith. They had no faith whatsoever. Talk to me about this person who has no faith. That's where the death is coming in. Remember, your spirituality needs an overhaul. Alright, why is generosity here? Because you have the Three of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. This generosity of yours has caused you a lot of misfortune And it's caused you not to be able to reach your goals, because instead of working together with these people, they were working against you, and you were giving to them only so they could use it selfishly or give it to another or whatever they were doing with it. It was causing you to not have what you needed to create what you needed to create. And now you've had misfortune. You're struggling financially. All right, why is love here? Or maybe somebody was generous to you and you misused it and now you're broke again. Because of grandiose temptations, the Seven of Cups. You have your love. You need to look at your love and see if what you've been putting out is what you're getting out. And what would the Spirit say is true about that? That you are going to have a conflict. You're going to have a fight. Outcome of this conflict, it could be within yourself. You are going to come up with a strategic solution when it comes to somebody not taking their responsibility. And what's the outcome of death? The outcome of death is the Temperance card and the Hermit in reverse. So someone is going to come out of hermit mode where they've been isolating and searching their soul, and they're finally going to get themselves under control. Beautiful. Looks like you're going to have a relationship, but you're going to realize your priorities. Outcome of that relationship. Somebody's going to be patient to succeed. They're going to do it their way, and they're going to do it the hard way, and they're going to go slow about it. What does the collective do with this person? You're going to make them speed up. You're going to put a fire under their ass. That fire, you're going to use that fire to make it faster. Outcome of happening faster. You're going to cause this person to have no choice but to get on the move. They're not going to be able to keep playing these games. They're not going to be able to get independence. So what will they get? The Queen of Cups is in reverse again, with the Six of Cups in reverse again. They have no intuition and they're lost in the past. So what's going to happen to them? They're going to get wish fulfillment, because this is an emperor. Or there's an emperor that's manifesting wish fulfillment. Can you show me this person's wish fulfillment? They want to have victory here. And there's going to be a breakup of some sort of relationship. Clarify the breakup. The Queen of Swords is here with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So it looks like they're not going to let you start over with them. They're through with you. You've overindulged with them way too long. And this is going to cause you to take the action that you need to take. Not you, but whoever is here in this scenario. What action are they going to finally take? They're going to walk away from what no longer serves them, even though they're going to be a little bit afraid and reluctant. Six of Swords in reverse. They're going to want to stay, but they're going to have to walk away. Outcome of walking away. They're going to reevaluate themselves and how they've acted. Outcome of what they'll find. That they're about to have a wheel. They might have to go somewhere. There's going to be a wheel. It's coming slowly, but it's an Empress. And no longer having a contract. Outcome of the wheel. Interesting story. Somebody's going to take a break. A well-deserved break. And there's going to be chaos. Outcome of the Empress. She's manifesting. What is she manifesting? She is manifesting building a foundation. And why is the Hierophant here? Because of the Truth, Judgment, and the Two of Swords, with the Three of Swords and the Sun in reverse. So this person is getting clarity And they're realizing that there's the truth is the truth. And they feel like they don't know how to make this decision because it is a difficult decision, but they're going to have growth because of this dampening their joy. So what will be the outcome ultimately? Spirit said, wild card, and the King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. But somehow a King of Pentacles is going to play a factor here. Alright, the Queen of Cups was here, the King of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. So there's 3 people here, and the Empress. Alright, anybody got a question? Me? Hello, Priya. I'm just waiting for Kailash or Cheryl to share with me. Hey, Rhonda. Hey, sweetheart. Yes, boundaries are tough, especially with certain people. With all people, really. Who's first? And most of the time, it's not because I want to people please. It's because I want to avoid confrontation with certain people. Because they can be destructive when you set boundaries with them. Hello, baby. Nice to have you. You're welcome for the reading. Mary, you're welcome. Me is me. I see is having a question. Will your person reach out to you on their birthday? That's a question for your angels. So let me ask your angels. Me is me. Will their... Got cards falling out. Trust and don't ask for help from others. Alright, will me is me's person reach out on the birthday? On their birthday. May I see, please, if me is me's person will reach out on the birthday? Forgiveness and meditation bring answers. Will the person reach out on their birthday? May I see, please? Alright, will they reach out on their birthday? Happy changes. Big happy changes came out with success. That would be a yes to me. There's something about taking action and not listening to your intuition on the bottom of the deck. All right, Priya. Oh boy, yeah. Oh boy. I hope they're open Monday. I'm going to go order my glasses. And they had 2 pair. The ones that I really loved were very expensive, nice designer frames. I don't know anything about name brand or anything like that. I just know what looks good on me. And I wanted those glasses so bad. And the ones I chose were kind of like the ones I have on, and I hate them. So when I go back, I'm getting the ones I want. 1 card for you, Priya. 1 card. Okay, Spirit, what did you want to say to Priya today? Priya, I'm getting for you a strong sense that you need the shaman's dream. So I'm praying and hoping that Spirit will use this deck to help you along your journey. And that Spirit will give me 1 card because these are a little bit lengthy. 1 card for Priya for a message, please. The Shaman's Dream by Colette Baron Reed and Alberto Violetto. 1 card, please, for Priya. One card that will give her what she needs for her journey. It typically ends up being two because of the bottom of the deck. One card, please, for Priya. May I see, please? What would you say to Priya? One card, please. Whoa. See what I mean? I'm taking that one. The ones that are on the floor are like bonus cards. Let's see what this says. Oh, Priya, you have... Bear with me, collective. I'm helping Priya right now. Dust Devil. The presence of the Dust Devil causes a ruckus. Some people are afraid of his chaotic nature, believing that he comes to unintentionally stir things up. The truth is, you can expect this dream ally to behave, bring necessities to be clean. His power is in the mess he causes as he calls for you to engage in the fuller cyclone of life. He represents two aspects of you now. The wind in your outer life appearing to throw you off course, where you assume the world is changing at. Where you assume the world is coming at or happening to you. And the winds that churn inside you, with the dust devil arriving from your dreamscape to help you escape your invisible chains, shackling you to a barren desert. Remember your dream right here? Stop asking for things to be perfect. Ask awkward, messy, conflicted, exuberant, and wild is how you shift. Trust this process. The Dust Devil knows what you need, where you need it. Once things settle, you will see the gleaming jewels awaiting your discovery, the wisdom awaiting integration. Straddling Worlds, number 52. These are bonus cards. Let me make sure there's no more down there. When the Straddling World card shows up, it's an invitation to get used to living with one foot in your old world and one foot in the new. There is no going back to the way things once were, and what will be is likely yet fully here. You must find the delicate balance that can bring you delight as you relish the past and all your memories, along with awe at your glimpse of the astonishing and exciting future. Do not wait for applause. Move on quickly, humbly, visible to others. This card helps. Why did I say that? This card brings an invisible... I can't see, or I'm either reading it somehow. Just take it as it resonates. This card brings an invitation to begin not only a new chapter, but a new book in your life. Do not break the news to anyone. Let people be as surprised as you are as you reinvent yourself. Make sure you are not just a slightly improved and more polished version of an outdated and obsolete you. Birth yourself into someone original. Do not feel like you have to explain yourself to be understood to anyone. Become a mystery even to yourself. Gaze into the mirror one morning and be pleasantly surprised. Straddling worlds invites you to become a true wizard. No one who performs magic tricks, not one that performs magic tricks, but one who has mastered the dance between the visible and the invisible worlds. Between these realms to form the formless, you are the birther of new ideas, of original and sustainable ways of being in this world. So you are essential because you can straddle the old world and the new world at the same time. And you are a wizard in the fact that you bring new ideas into the new world that are sustainable. Priya, are you listening to what Spirit is saying? You have a gift of bringing sustainable things into our new world. In the hand, the universe is your partner, number 31. Priya, this is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Something amazing happens when you contemplate your innate relationship with your higher power. How do you engage it? Perhaps you might have seen things through the influence of your religious background, or you may have been exposed to other ways of making that connection for you for real. It doesn't matter the source of your understanding. Remember, God doesn't care what we call God because He's big enough, she's big enough, it's big enough to not get offended. It doesn't matter the source of your understanding. What matters is what works for you. For example, if you believe in a punitive God, you will be afraid of punishment for your transgressions. If you believe in a version of a higher power that blesses you, you may find it easier to surrender to a relationship of radical trust. Remember, blessed, you're going to have love, be blessed, your dream, acceptance, and inspire. This is you, Priya, right here. Right now, if you imagine relaxing, curled up in the hands of the divine, how does that make you feel? Can you then turn over your needs and desires to the divine power and trust that you're safe and secure and don't have to do anything at all to feel the way you at all to feel the way that way to feel that way? Sorry. Grace is activated in your life now. You're in good hands. Your work, finally, family, relationships, and your home. Wow. Everything you've done, all you can. Everything. You've done all you can. So now it is the time to rest and reaching instead. And you need to reach instead of producing, doing, acting, strategizing. A hot tea, a good book, and a soft blanket are in order. And then I got number 5, the crossing door, completion. Sounds a lot like death. When the closing door, not crossing, the closing door shows up. When the closing door shows up, it's a call to recognize an ending. See? To terminate a relationship, job, task, or situation that has been dragging on far too long. This reading was all about this. Unlock the cage you have been trapped in and shut the door behind you. You remember you have the key to the jail, telling yourself you're not enough and so forth. This is not the time to worry about what others might think or feel. Instead, break your routine, consider what you think and how you feel, and be true to your heart's calling. It's time to walk out of the door. If you do not see a door, but only a solid wall in front of you, Ask for assistance. Master the courage to say, no more. Remember, all is well, that no one else needs to be wrong. Remember all is well, that no one else needs to be wrong in order for you to do what you've known you needed to do for a long time. So there's someone in your life that you feel if you do this, they're going to be wrong. Spirit says nobody has to be wrong for you to take care of yourself. It's been closed to you. Stop not. You tried that already and no one answered, at least not in the way you would have liked. Take this as a gift. Difficult and painful as it might be, move on. Every door that shuts is an invitation to find another way, another path, or your destination. And better to recognize this earlier rather than later. How many of us leave a relationship or job years after we've known it was time to move on? Stop wallowing in the pain and languishing on the reasons why things did not work. It is keeping you from your greatest calling. Bow deeply before that closed door. Give thanks to the lesson and set yourself free. So there's something you've been waiting for to change, and Spirit saying, be thankful for the lessons you learned from it. Bow before it and thank it for those lessons and move on. It's time to move on. Okay? Beautiful message. Rhonda wants one card. Okay. What do you mean you're waiting? We have 2 Priyas? Oh, you're welcome. Okay. Well, how many more people do we have, Cheryl? I know you said we had Rhonda. I saw Helga and I saw another Priya. Is that it? One after Helga. Okay. So Helga is next. Or Rhonda is next. Okay. Rhonda, what's your question, sweetheart? One card. Just one card for Rhonda. Okay. All right, Spirit, what do you want to say to Rhonda from all these cards that I have? All right, the first thing Spirit wants me to pull is well-being. What would you say to Rhonda about well-being, Spirit? There it is, right there. It is my dominant intent to look for what I want to see. As you deliberately look for things to appreciate, praise, or enjoy, you achieve vibrational harmony with your own source and with all that is good. And then the powerful law of attraction brings more good things to you. And it says, it is my dominant intent to look I want to see. So not what you do see, what you want to see. Okay? And then you got, I can relax into a natural well-being. The essence of all that you appreciate is constantly flowing into and creating your reality. As you appreciate, your state of appreciation opens more channels that allow you more for which you feel appreciated. Okay, and then let's see. I feel to pull one of these. How are you working in Rhonda's life, astrologically speaking? How are you working in her life? Rhonda, Spirit wants you to find balance, the Two of Wands, when it comes to feeling helpless and hopeless. You have a 2 and an 8 here. And then you have the Lovers. No, that's not the Lovers. That's Move. That's the Chariot. You have the Chariot. How does Rhonda find this balance? That's a lot of cards. Rhonda, it's time for you to move on. Or you are moving on. You might be already moving on. 8 of Cups. You're waiting for some results. 7 of Wands. You're going to believe and succeed. The 6 of Swords. And you need to tell somebody something. Open your throat chakra. Believe and succeed. You have to open. Okay. This could be you opening your ears and realizing that you're moving on, but waiting for results that you can believe and receive. So maybe you're waiting for something to happen to show you that all of this belief is real. Spirit, what are you sending to show Rhonda that all of it is real? Wow. You're going to have challenging times, Rhonda, or whatever you've been through, the 5 of Pentacles. The challenging times that you... Okay, this is the 6 of Pentacles. This is you believing that you can succeed. The 5 and 6 of Pentacles are here. So we have 2, 8, 8, 5, 6, 5. And then we have another 6. Healing begins. Your healing is about to begin. There's a sense of you doing a lot of moving, getting away. It's time to get away. It's time to get away somehow. You're going to have joy and stability and a simple kind of love, like a father-child, mother-child. What does the healing look like? Comfort. No, confronting your shadow. You have to confront your shadow. What is she seeing? Balance. That you're balanced. That you're balanced. You're going to see that you're going to be balanced and in flow. Let me see if that's the car. Somebody was borrowing my car. No, I don't know what he's barking at. He's always barking at something. Alright, let's see what number 14 means. This is the balance that you're going to find and be in flow. All of this is leading you to that, okay? I think right now you're just waiting to see if what you've been manifesting is going to actually appear. But you've been through a lot of challenges. While going through these challenges, you're trying to believe that you can succeed, which is exactly what the universe wants you to do. But there's a need for you to listen or be heard. The throat chakra, the 2 of Wands, the 8 of Swords, the 8 of Cups, the 5 and the 6 of Pentacles, the 5 of Chakras, the throat. You confronting your shadow, your healing is beginning, and you are going to have challenging times or have already had them, but you're going to believe you can succeed. And what's going to ultimately happen is you're going to end up in flow and be balanced, okay? Balance is important in all aspects, but it is especially important in relationships, both with ourselves and others. This card suggests that you examine your relationships to see if they are truly in balance. A healthy relationship should include time to be together as well as time to be apart. Take some time in peaceful solitude to renew your acquaintance with yourself. Although what you bring to the relationship, acknowledge what you bring to the relationship and what your partner brings to the relationship. Ensure that you both play an equal role and that no one person dominates. Compromise is required in order for a relationship to be harmonious. Be willing to give and receive by finding the middle ground. You'll help to ensure that your needs and the needs of the other partner are met. Compromise also includes accepting that people are individuals and different personalities and ways of looking at the world. Embrace your differences. Rejoice in your similarities. If you find yourself at odds, be willing to work together. Be willing to work through issues honestly and with love. Remember, love and honesty, I think, were on the board. Confident that your differences can be resolved. This is also an excellent time to heal discordant relationships by bringing them into a better balance. If you're seeking a romantic relationship, balancing aspects of your own life will open the way to new love. Also, making sure that your relationship with family and friends are in balance will set the tone for the new romance that is on its way to you. I embrace our differences and bring balance and healing to my relationships. That's your affirmation. This is the Temperance card. So Sagittarius is here. And then if you want to know what flow means in this deck, it might be relevant to a lot of us. Attract, expect, release, serendipity, cycles, and expansion. The energies around you at this time are positive and are driving you forward. Let yourself flow with these energies and put them to good use. This is an opportune time to attract your heart's desire. Do you want more love, peace, or greater understanding? Otto, what are you doing? Sorry, Rhonda. Is your heart calling out for a new relationship? Does current relationship need improvement? Focus on your desires and allow them to manifest by expressing them too. At the same time, release yourself to the flow. Events greater than you could ever imagine may be heading your way. Protect your desires, but also be open to new possibilities. Good fortune and joyful synchronicities come with the flow card. Open your heart and arms wide and embrace what comes to you. Nothing is static. Life flows in cycles, expanding and contracting, changing and growing. You may be entering a new cycle regarding matters of the heart. Welcoming this cycle. When a stone is tossed into a pond, the ripple flows with the water so as they expand and grow. You're in an exciting period of forward movement and expansion, heading into the unknown. The forward movement may guide you into a new relationship or out of an old one. In either case, know that the change is for your highest good. The energy of expansion will help you grow into your new situation gracefully, safely, and comfortably. I move forward with grace and ease. And this is the Wheel of Fortune. Rhonda, you're being told that you're about to have a Wheel of Fortune that's going to bring you a lot of abundance and good things in your life. So get ready. Open your arms wide open. You've been through so much, and the universe is about to give you the wheel that you've been waiting for. Is there new love coming in for Rhonda? May I see, please? The Lovers came out in reverse. Why is that here? Because of the Hermit in reverse? Why are you soul searching about this choice? You're all coming out in reverse. Because of something new and exciting. Alright, what's going to be the outcome of that? You're soul searching about something. The Fool is here. The only card that came out upright for you was the Star. There's going to be a bright opportunity, but you're going to be afraid of it. Just like it said over here. What should Rhonda do? Right now you're soul searching about this. Rhonda, use your intuition when it comes to somebody trying to deceive you. And the Ten of Cups. What is the deceit? The deceit is that you're manifesting this. Then why is the Ten of Cups here? You're deceiving yourself. Look, you're going to have it all. The Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. But you need to use your intuition about hidden deceit. And the deceit is in the Magician. Clarify the Magician's deceit. You're healing from all the losses. But you still don't believe that it's possible that you can manifest what you're going to manifest. And it's bringing you an incredible amount of strength. See this guy? He has an artificial leg. That could be significant. He has a tattoo. He has a rainbow around his back area. This is really happening for you and you don't believe it. Anything else Rhonda needs to know? Rhonda, the Moon is here. You need to see through the illusions. You need to take off that mask and see through the illusions. You have the High Priestess. The High Priestess with the Magician and the Moon. You're manifesting stuff in secret. King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck in reverse. Outcome of your legacy. You're going to build a foundation, and there is a chaotic force, the Knight of Swords. Somebody's trying to tell a lie. Outcome of that lie they're trying to tell. The Knight of Cups came out. There could be two people here, a younger air and a younger water sign that you're working with on this. But that air sign is going to lie. The water sign is upright. Outcome of that lying air sign. They're going to be out of the picture. They're a King of Wands. They are overbearing with their goals. And they want to have they want to be grateful to be with you. So why are they overbearing? Because use your judgment. You know why. You know why. You know the truth. You're dealing with two people, maybe siblings or something, friends. Outcome of their justice. I mean, why did I say judgment? What outcome of their judgment? The Queen of Pentacles is here. With holding back, celebrating. So it's like, you're not going to celebrate this. You know better. You're not going to even give this any second thought. Outcome of letting this go. This is what you're letting go of. Outcome. You're gonna disconnect from them and come up with your own solution. What are your solutions? Your solution is to move on from this, to get away from it, an outcome of doing that. Sorry, it's turning into a whole reading. The Queen of Wands is here. You have fear. There you are, I think, Leo, of starting something new. It's like, I'm not going to let anything hold me back but me. The only thing holding you back is you. How do you let go of that? There's a King of Cups that's coming into the picture. Remember the new love? Water element, or it could be a Gemini. No, excuse me. It could be an Aquarius. You could have why did I say Aries? Why did I say Capricorn? You could have a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or Aquarius coming into your life to help you get motivated. And look, there's going to be a tower also. What's the tower? The realizing that this is the Emperor. And that this is also wish fulfillment, Rhonda. Outcome for Rhonda Spirit, may I see, please? Outcome for Rhonda, may I see, please? Oh. I got a marble that got away. It looks kind of like hazel. Somebody could have hazel eyes or something like that. I got no profit grows where there's no pleasure to be had. I got one's mind once stretched by a new idea can never regain its original dimensions. I got another marble just like that other one. Somebody's got their eyes on you. Look. Look at that. It's like hazel. I also got a dragonfly for you, Rhonda. And I got an evil eye for you as well. Okay? Alright. Got a lot going on. Got a lot going on. But it's good stuff. Don't hold yourself back. Do not hold yourself back from these energies. Who's the new love? May I see who the new love is? Who is the new love? I'm sorry, I'm taking up a lot of time here. Who is the new love? No, I'm not. Rhonda, you deserve this. Who is the new love? I got number 1. I got a Q. I got a D. I got the moon. Remember the moon? I got Capricorn. I got Y, Z, N, E, and F, and it turned to an L. $12, Leo, the moon, FAGWDRM. One more time. Number 6, the sun, Taurus, RGMNHTA. Some of those letters seem to be repeating, but I don't know. Alright, Rhonda, that's your answer. It looked like you had some really good things coming to you, and you're going to be skeptical because of everything that you've been through, but the universe is going to bring it. You're fixing to have a lot of fortune when that wheel turns. Okay, baby? All right. Can't wait to hear about it, Rhonda. Helga, what's your question, sweetheart? What would Rhonda's best friend say about the situation? When in doubt, nap and question the reason. See, you're not going to take it. You're not taking any of it at face value. I don't blame you, though. You've been through a lot. The universe can work around all that. Okay. I'm just waiting for Helga to post her question. Sorry I took so long on Rhonda, but Rhonda is a mediator. Rhonda, you're a mediator. Somehow you're a mediator. Helga, never mind, I got it. Okay, so Helga said never mind, she's got it. Anybody else before I close this video? And I have a surprise for you. I'm off work tomorrow, so I'm going to be here tomorrow too. Yay! And I'm glad that we can respect Martin Luther King Jr. Hello, Helga. It's definitely tough, Rhonda. I know. Good stuff is coming for you, though. Good stuff. I saw it. It was a lot of good stuff. And the only thing that was holding it back was you. Spirit, can you give us a time frame of when this might happen for Rhonda while Helga posts her question? Time frame of this blessed wheel. I don't know what that said. Time frame of this blessed wheel bringing all of this stuff. Spirit said at sunset. Oh, wait. Not on a hot day at sunset. Look, Rhonda. In February. Holy shit. Not on a hot day at sunset in February. So maybe we're going to have a couple of warm days in February. Yep, that's what it said. Especially in Cali, you probably have hot days in February. Yeah. Creatrix, Rhonda, you're fixing to have some huge, huge changes come through a wheel. Go back and watch the whole thing. Okay, Helga, I'm sorry I had to spend a lot of time on my moderator. She's very, very special to me. In a committed relationship coming soon this year. Is a committed relationship coming soon this year? Well, let's ask your angels first of all. Is Helga going to have a committed relationship this year? Abundance, but no big happy changes. So it looks like you're going to have some money. That would be big happy changes to me. It's up to you, but no big happy changes. So you're standing in your way also. Is Helga going to have a relationship, a long-term relationship this year? It's not the right time, no big happy changes. Alright, Spirit Guides, Angels, and the Divine Holy Spirit. Will Helga have a relationship this year? There will be helpful people, and you need to listen to your intuition, came out in reverse. And to trust. Trust, Helga. You have to trust. It's like you're not listening to your intuition when it comes to unhelpful people. I think you're talking to the wrong people about this. What does Helga need to do? There's the Devil. And the Nine of Cups. So you have a very strong desire for this. What does Helga need to do differently when it comes to her intuition? The Sun is here and the Nine of Cups. These cards are indicating wish fulfillment. You're listening to the wrong people, Helga. What does Helga need to do differently? The world is here in the Nine of Cups. There's something you're not ending so you can have a new beginning. Alright, what does Helga need to do to meet her match? Helga, you're going to have a tower, okay? Alright, what's her tower? That's exactly what I said. There's an ending that needs to happen. The world is here. That's a cycle that's complete in your life. And it has to do with you. You could be a water sign, or you could be a Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or Gemini. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius are here. But you're not using your intuition about something that needs to end. The cycle is complete. What's the ending she's not looking at correctly? Okay. This is the problem right here. Either this is someone you're dealing with, or you're showing up as an air sign. Air signs are divorced or widowed. And it looks like you're talking to someone about this, or communicating to someone about this. And maybe that's not the best way to start the conversation, because it makes you look like you're not over something, and like you're not intuitive, like you're comparing people to an old relationship. What is Helga needing to do differently? Walk away. You need to realize that what you're saying and what you're doing are different things. And it's causing, it's like, when you meet somebody, it's like you're determined that you're going to get with this person. And they're just, how did they feel about Helga's behavior? Judgment, the Empress, and coming up with a strategy. They feel like you have decided that I deserve to be married and I'm going to marry you. It's like you come on too strong to people. It's like you're almost coming across as desperate. And you're talking to people that aren't helpful. Like, the people that you're talking to about this, they know you do this, but they're not telling you the truth. Okay, if I was Helga's friend, what would I tell Helga? Stop coming up with a strategy for somebody to date. What would I tell Helga? I would say, you need a new opportunity with someone that you can go out with. Alright, what else would I tell her? I would say that a knight is not marriage material, Helga. Alright, what would I tell her? I would tell you that if you want wish fulfillment, you need to realize whether or not what you're putting into the situation is what you're getting back out of it. Like, do you text this person in the morning and say good morning and never hear back for 2 or 3 days? Or do they tell you that they're going to come over and help you with something and they never show up? Or do they tell you they're going to take you out and then they end up going out with a bunch of their friends? There's, you know, or this could have happened to you in the past. You have fulfillment here, but you need to make sure that what you're putting into a situation is what you're getting back out of it, Helga. And then what might happen? You'll recover from your heartache, and what else? You'll realize the truth when somebody's deceiving you, because you'll start using your intuition. Stick with me, baby. Stick with me. And then you'll find yourself a King of Cups. Stick with me. Stick with me. We're going to get you there, okay? We're going to get you there. I want to ask one more question. Is there anyone who seriously has their eye on Helga? Communicate clearly and listen to your intuition. Is there anyone with their eye on her romantically? who only wants to be with her because they have feelings. Yes, communicate clearly. Is there someone who has their eye on Hannah? Why did I call you Hannah? On Helga romantically? Somebody named Hannah is watching. Look, for some reason there's a need for forgiveness. And not wait. What do you mean don't wait? Don't wait for forgiveness. There will be an opportunity. So somebody does have their eye on you within the next few months. But you have to do what I said do. Whatever you were doing wrong there, just forgive yourself for that. Don't wait. Don't hold off on going into opportunities because you may have done the wrong thing in the past. You may have come on too strong. Don't worry about all that. Just start anew. Do something different. And stop going for the knights. You deserve a king. Okay, Helga? Knights are not marriage material. Knights are immature. They like to wine, dine, and 69. The king, they're the ones that are looking for wife material. Okay? Yep. Helga, you're going to be fine. Honey, you are going to be strong. And you are no longer going to jump out there and be desperate for any old body who will come after you. You are going to take only the best. Only the best. Do you understand me? Only the best. Because that's what you deserve, baby. That's what you deserve. What would your best friend say to you? What would the best friend, the collective of this channel, say to Helga about her love life? It's going to be fine. You are really awesome. It's going to be fine, Helga. You are really awesome. That's what we would say to you. Okay, baby? Alrighty then. I hope you guys have a fabulous day. I will see you tomorrow if you're available. Around the same time, I'm imagining. Maybe a little earlier if I can get my butt out of bed. Blesses. Blessings. Why did I say blesses? Blessings. I can't talk today. Blessings. Love. Mercy. Whatever. Spirit said get the angel cards out. Hey, how are the angels working in this collective? Since I can't talk. They're giving you knowledge. They're working on your faith. And forgiveness came out in reverse. So when it comes to your faith, you're already forgiven. And you're going to realize some knowledge. What are they realizing? That somebody's spying on you from the past. What should they do about it? There's going to be miracles. They're feeling the vibes. Clarify the miracles. I got to pull one more deck. Somebody's going to be showing mercy. Remember I said mercy? It has to do with their creative power and their love life. Spirit said to get one more thing before I close. Da, 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 da. What was it, Spirit? I done forgot. Oh. Woo, woo. Woo, woo. What's going on at home? I may have already asked. I don't know. What's going on at home for the collective? At home, that's your answers. That's where you're getting your knowledge. Your answers are coming. You're welcome, Helga. All right, what are your answers that are coming? It has to do with your prosperity and your animals. All right, what about at work? At work, you're getting clarity also. What's your clarity at work? That you have a commitment. Awesome. And what's your surprise? Your surprise is that you're manifesting, you're empowered, and you're inspired. All right. Your love life? In your love life, you have well-being. You're grieving someone, and you're having compassion on them. What about your role? Your role is that you're going to get justice. Remember, I said you're going to get justice? Why do we need justice? You all might know, but I don't. Because of our financial health and being protected. Ooh, sounds like my bank's going to finally pay me all that money they owe me. And what's going to be my outcome or our outcome? Holy cow. Your dreams are here. A new beginning is here. Getting closure is here. And finding happiness. Holy cow. With healing. That's what we need right now. Healing. Freedom. La 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 la. Freedom. Follow me. Freedom. La 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 la. Freedom. Follow me. That's kind of a haunting song, isn't it? I do love Shinedown though. Alright, Tootsy Wootsy. That's going to be it for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Same time, same place. Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. And we are going to be watching the inauguration tomorrow. So check me out in between that, okay? Take care now. If you need me, you know how to get up with me. Mwah. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, Kailash. I love you guys. Thank you, Rhonda. Anyone who helped me today, thank you. From the bottom of my heart. Peace out.